everybody, it's Melissa from Buckeye Girls Reason Things. I'd like to welcome you to the Fall Gathering. It's which is a collaboration of 7 designers, and I'm very proud to be one of those. Our first designer, which will start at 4 o'clock, which is already passed, but you can always go back and watch a replay, is Barb's Country Creations. She sells crafting supplies, beautiful items, and she also makes gorgeous farmhouse and country centerpieces and wreaths. Then this will be at 5 o'clock, which is already passed, but you can always go back and get their replay. Amy and Jody from Three Princesses Designs. They sell signs and wreath attachments. They sell t-shirts, which I'm wearing one. Oh, there's one of their t-shirts. Oh, I didn't know it was going to be a strip tease. Oh, sorry, Jody. Sorry, Amy. You'll think that's funny. They also make beautiful wreaths and centerpieces. Then at 6 o'clock, there's Junk and More. Nicole, she's a lot of fun. She turns true junk trash into treasure with her beautiful home decor items and her porch decorations. Then there's Stella Rose Creations, Amanda. She makes signs, and she also makes deco mesh wreaths and centerpieces. And she has a design group. Oops, sorry. So does Three Princesses, Amy and Jody from Three Princesses. They also have a design group, but Amanda from Stella Rose has a design group too. And then there is Connie M. What can't you say about Connie M? She is as sweet, and I've met her. She's as sweet in person as she is on the computer. Don't tell anybody. Don't let her know I said that. Yeah, don't let her know. But anyway, she makes beautiful angels, and she also sells angel kits, and she also does beautiful rails and sells rail kits. Then there is, oh my goodness, the nutty one. Carolyn from Nona's Nutty Crafts. She right now is selling really neat for fall football kits, and she makes deco mesh and grapevine wreaths. And she's a great friend of mine. They all are. All these are my friends. And then there's me. I do grapevine and deco mesh and centerpieces, but I went to Ohio State University for floral design. So yeah, I love to DIY. I love to Dollar Tree craft, but my specialty is floral design. Now, I hope you enjoy what I make. I made a Halloween swag and centerpiece for you. Bye. Okay, this is 14 inches of Christmas garland. And I'm going to take 2 pipe cleaners. Zip tie. And zip tie them together in 2 places. Then I'm going to use the greenery on the garland as my twist ties, like you would in a wreath. This is my deco mesh. It's a black, and I cut it 14 inches. I'm going to roll both ends, and then I'm going to gather it. This is a woodland cruffle. Tiffany invented the woodland cruffle. And I'm going to add that down my frame. Just like it was a wreath, only using the pine as my twist ties. And I'm going to do that all the way down. And I'll be back. Okay, we have all of our cruffles in. I ended up with 20. And here's our swag. This is our base so far. Doesn't look so pretty, but we're going to add another step of mesh. I had a partial roll of 21-inch mesh, and I cut them in 8-inch pieces because you know, if you make a lot of wreaths, you have this stuff laying around. And I'm going to, this is a thing I seen Damon and Jackie from Jackie's Wreathing Things do on their wreaths, to use some leftover mesh. So I thought I'd add this with this swag to do the same. And it'll add a different color and texture in there. I'm just doing it like a fish, I guess. Or a breast cancer awareness ribbon, whatever you'd like to call it. And I got 4 of them out of the leftover mesh. So that's what I'm adding in, and it'll add some more curls and just some more depth to the swag. So here's my base. This is the base of our swag, just like this. And I'll be back. Let's make our fun bow. We're first going to start out with a skeleton ribbon. And I'm going to make 4 6-inch loops with the skeleton ribbon. And then I'm going to add a red. I'm going to add a harlequin, because you just have to have harlequin. This bow is going to be big. It's going to be gorgeous. And it's going to take me, it always takes me longer to make a bow with multiple ribbon like this. But I also think they're absolutely beautiful. And I've made a second ribbon, a bow, and the only difference is the one center loop I added, and I don't think I'm going to add it in this one. I love this ribbon. This is one of my favorites. The pink is one of my favorites. It's so pretty. This is just a fun sheer purple. Don't, you know, everybody scoffs at sheer ribbon, but sheer ribbon can make your bow, your center loops in your bows gorgeous. So don't forget, sheer ribbon can be beautiful in the center of your bow, even though it is sheer. So don't forget to think about using sheer ribbon every now and then for center loops. Then I'm going to just pick this up very carefully. And you know the rule, twist the ribbon and not the pipe cleaner. Then you just go back and fluff it out. And there's our bow. There is our bow. We're going to add that into our, here's the bow I made for the first one. There's the pink ribbon that I did put in the center loop of this one. And this one's going to go to the bottom. or at the top, whichever we decide it's going to be. Get that twisted in there. And this is where you come back and you fluff out your bow. Because you've got it flattened. And this is where you go back and dovetail. Because you know we forgot to do that. Then we'll go back and see if we need, after we embellish, we'll go see if we need tails anywhere. Because I'm not sure this one will need tails, because it's got two magnificent bows. It's going to have floral in it. It's going to have some showstoppers in it. So we'll just see. I got to get my glue gun ready. Okay, now let's decorate our swag. We're going to start out with her. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? I'm going to add her in right here by the bow. And I'm going to also add some hot glue. On the back of her head, because I want her to be basically right there. I'll come back and zip tie her. And then I have this pumpkin. I'll show you. It says Happy Halloween. And I found this lovely spider. We know Carolyn from Nona's Nutty Crafts is going to love this. This is for you, girlfriend. If you know her, just go ask her about spiders. I'm her friend that sends her spiders in the mail because I love her. We all have to have that one friend, and that's me. So go ask her about bugs and spiders on her page, and go over and subscribe to her channel. I know Nicole from Junkin. This project's right up her alley. She is so creative. She'll really like this, that I'm stepping out of my game and making something creative. Also, this project was inspired by Amy from the Three Princesses. She inspired me to make this. She was going through some stuff and going, you know, that would be, I can make something like that. So it's nice to have your friends inspire you. Okay, and now I have these. These are fun. I thought I'd have the hands coming up out of the bow to grab the pumpkin. I don't want to cover the Happy Halloween, but I want the hands to look like it's grabbing onto the pumpkin. Just think, if you had a spider by your face, wouldn't you want to grab onto that? And I found this. This also reminded me of something I would send to Carolyn in the mail. And I'm going to put this in my bow. This is actually a necklace. It's a... Ooh, I'm burning. I don't... Okay, see, it's a necklace. My glue pot is smoking like crazy. And I'm going to put that in the center of my bow. Just because. Who doesn't need a blingy spider in the middle of their bow? Just saying. And I got some fun floral that I'm going to add because we can. I got these, but baby's breath ain't gonna work, so I'm gonna just cut those away. Gonna cut it. Okay. Now I'm going to spin it around. It'll be just easier to spin it. I can always add to there later. These are roses and ranunculus, which basically looks like garden roses. I have 1, 2, and I'm going to put a 3 in a diagonal pattern right here with the red rose. Ooh. I may put no. I don't know. Let's try the pink. Wasn't sure where to place that. I may have to stand up and look. This one may go over here. If you're not sure, sometimes it's best to stand up and look at the placements of the other ones and see where it needs to go. This one's calling right there. And I can always put the spider legs on top of it. And then this one here, I'm going to place up here. And just an extra bit of Spidey fun, I'm going to add this right here. So here is our swag. Barb from Barb's Country Creations. She sells supplies, and I'm sure she may have something for you to make something like this. And if you want cute Halloween signs, Stella Creations, she makes signs, and so does the Three Princesses, Amy, and she makes all kinds of fabulous stuff like this too. I hope everybody likes it. I'm going, between my designs and after my designs, I'm going to do a little slideshow of everybody else's work to show you how fabulously talented my friends are. Let's make a fun little bow for our centerpiece. So it can't be a very big one because the centerpiece is going to go on this pumpkin. We're going to start with this fun pink ribbon because this is going to be a pink and black themed centerpiece because, you know, pink and black and turquoise is my colors. Then from there, I'm going to do a double bow. And this one, sad, doesn't have a hole, so that's going to make that a little bit more difficult. And no, the top ribbon is not wired. So it's going to be a little bit more flowy and organic and not structured, so. That normally means that I make those loops a little smaller. And I want this to be more flowy, more, I don't know, Victorian, romantic, I don't know. I guess since it's Halloween, it'd be more gothic. I like to call it more fun. I want my black and my pink loops on top of my black ones. Or try to. I'm also going to take some tails and play with the tails. Okay, Just checking. I like to check every now and then to see if my video is playing. A couple times I've had it stop. So. Okay. Okay, we'll be right back. Okay, here's our pumpkin. I've added some styrofoam and I added our bow, but it's still got, you can still see the mechanics to it. So we got to add some other things to it. And I thought I'd start off with this spider. Since I cut that so short, I don't want to put it in the glue skillet, because if not, I'd burn my fingers. So I'm gonna try to not to burn my finger. Gonna add the spider in here with the bow, so it looks like this. And then I'm going to add our Miss Skeleton. Oh, ouch. Okay. I guess I'm going to teach you how to fix something if your skeleton has an accident. If your skeleton has an accident, as mine has, just makes you have a little bit more work. Dip your into the glue skillet, put it back in the hole. And then dip it in. Put it in your styrofoam. Oh, come on, girly. Come on, girly. Let's add some more glue. Come on, girly. Adding some glue. Go there, girlie. And then we have some hands. We're going to add her hands. One is going to be like she's presenting the spider. And I'm going to take her the flowers on the hand and kind of adjust them because they look kind of stiff. This one I'm going to have turned over like this. Like it like that. I'm going to trim it. And like that. And this one I'm going to put over I'm not sure. Direction. Oh. Uh-oh. There. And then I'm going back here, and I have some pieces of things that will help support her a little bit and give the piece some more height. Oh, these tags are horrible. I'm gonna add this right behind her to give her a little support. adding some pieces so it makes it so it's not so top heavy, because it needs some more pieces, heavier pieces here in the back. Adding some black roses and here in the back to help with the weight. And then I have some pumpkins I'm going to add. And I'm going to add these two pumpkins. Trimmed just a little bit. And then I need to add some leaves because I can still see mechanics. These are just black maple leaves. Found a spider in the one. I'm gonna add it right here to her hat. I'm just doing the maple leaves around to get rid of the mechanics, because we don't want to see the styrofoam. That one don't want to go in. Go in. And the one piece needs to be adjusted. Wants to flop. Wants to do the flop. There she is. I think I'm done. Here she is, presenting you with the spada. Right there. She's presenting you with a spada. This will be perfect for my mantle, which I'll be doing a video on decorating my mantle. Both of these pieces will be on my mantle. Talk to you later. I will be back. I hope you enjoyed the crafts I made, because they were really fun to create for you. Please subscribe to my channel. And please subscribe to Barb's Country Creations and Amy from the Three Princesses and Nicole from Junk and More, Amanda from Stella Rose Creations, and of course Connie M, and Carolyn from Known as Nutty Crafts. Please check out their channel and their fabulous ideas for fall designing. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.